Hey everybody, Ryan, I'm back here, and I want to talk a little bit about the three essential tools to any car project. And I know guys are going to be like, "What? That's all you got out there?" And to me, these are the three most important tools I have whenever I am working on a car. Now, I don't care if you get Ryobi, DeWalt, Milwaukee, whatever. It kind of goes with either or. These are just kind of some consumer grade stuff that I have. We have some better stuff at work, but this is what's sitting in my garage. So, and I know guys are going to be like, "Oh, dude, you need ratchets, you need this, you need that." Yeah, you do, and I'm not belittling anything. I've got gear ratchets, I've got regular wrenches, gear wrenches, I've got regular wrenches, I've got ratchets, extensions, swivels, deep well, quarter, half inch, quarter inch, 3/8 inch. I've got all that stuff. But if I have to work on a car and I don't have at least one of these three things, I'm like miserable. I'm pissed. I'm bummed. It just sucks because once you get used to having this stuff, I'll tell you what, man, it takes a load off as far as how hard it is on your hands, on your arms, everything. So this is a new one. I have an old one. I actually gave it to my sister, and I did a review on it like 6 months ago when I got the new one. My old one was about 8 years old. It was a single speed, no complaints. It rock and rolled great, and I started burning the motor out. And I used the heck out of this stuff. I built 30, 40 Jeeps with them. So it was time. So got a new half-inch drive impact. And this is a 3-speed, which is dumb because I really only ever run it on 3. Because why wouldn't you? And then this is a regular impact. It's 3/8. It's got the 3/8 adapter in it. And you can run screws and stuff in with this too. But generally this one, I just use it like I'd use this. So I could take apart my entire Corvette or Kim's entire Jeep pretty much with these three tools. If I can't get this one in, then I try this one. If I can't get that one in, I'll break it loose with a wrench or with this, and I run it out with this. Pretty much the three main tools I use. They do make a Ryobi version of this, and it looks terrible. It's got a huge thing off the back for these big batteries. It doesn't look like what I want, but these run lug nuts in great. They do control arms great. It does, oh man, everything. What you have to be careful on are, the sensitive things. Like I was running my upper control arms into aluminum. There's 2 bolts at the top of my upper control arm on either side, and you got to be careful with these because this will zip it right in and spin it. It'll either cross thread it or it'll strip it right out. That's where I usually run these in with this and then torque it. I use this to run spark plugs out. So I'll crack it loose and I'll throw either this or this on it and zip it out, so I don't have to sit there and especially on like number 8 or number 4 in a Corvette. So if your firewall's here and your spark plugs are here, sometimes there's barely any room to move, and it's nice to have these. It's a heck of a lot easier to sit there and do that than it is to go like this for 10 minutes until you get 3 clicks each until you get the spark plug out. So these, in my opinion, are my 3 most valuable types of tools. Especially as I get older, it's just the way to go. I don't know. I watch guys do stuff with a wrench, and that's fine. I got no problem with it. And if it works for you, great. But I'll tell you what really sucks is being done at the end of the day and hurting, and being tired. And these can take, stupid things. If a bolt takes you 2 minutes to pull out and this takes you 10 seconds, or you're like, oh, it was only 2 minutes I burned. Well, multiply that by 20 bolts. And pretty soon I'm done in, a couple of minutes. You're still working on it half an hour later. So it takes big jobs and makes them a lot smaller. And I think that's really the advantage of these tools. They're not wonder tools. They don't get in everywhere, but I'll tell you what, I can't imagine trying to do these projects, with doing the suspensions and doing the bumpers and doing everything else without them. So it'd be pretty miserable. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of give my 8 cents or 3 cents or 2 cents on the types of tools that I think are most valuable. Not the brand. You know, Ryobi is what it is. You know, Harbor Freight is what it is. But having these at your disposal when you need them, it's the way to go. So anyway, hope this video kind of gave you something to think about. I got a buddy that I tell him all the time, he finally bought this setup. I'm still trying to talk him into one of these. And, you know, he's out there underneath this Corvette working away. And I keep busting his butt. And I'm like, dude, you know this would be way easier if you had X tool. And he's like, no, wouldn't, man, no, wouldn't. I'm telling you, these tools are what's up. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Catch you later.